Okay, now let's talk about sitting bolstered on the floor and why it might be beneficial for you to try this out and see how it feels in your body. So, if I sit on the floor crisscross, then naturally what my body does is that I lean forward. Like if I am relaxed, I do not have very much space under my belly. For some people, there might be some arching or rib thrusting, or maybe like you find yourself kind of here. But none of these are ideal because you want to be on your sits bones. You don't want to be on your tailbone. You don't want to be leaning forward because there's no space for your round ligaments. You don't want to have your ribs arched because then you can't breathe ideally. You want to be in this like stacked position with a neutral pelvis, ribs above the pelvis, and kind of ideally be relaxed here. So unless you're a freak of nature that has like a perfectly balanced body and you can just relax into this perfect position without anything, which I don't think anyone actually can, or at least no one I've ever met, what you can do is not every time you sit, you don't have to obsess about this. But if you have a pillow next to you or a rolled up blanket, you can just try this. Put your sits bones on the blanket and let your knees go below your hips. So when I do this, I find that I just am relaxed into this position where everything is stacked. I have more space under my belly, and I'm not doing work to keep myself here, but I'm getting all the benefits of this really straight aligned positioning. And you can play around with the height of what you're using. You can use something pretty tall. It might feel good. You might just need a little bit. So just play around with what feels good. And when you think of it, sit this way and see if it affects the comfort in your body at all.